Good morning, and welcome to your 71st meditation. For a relationship to be successful, it's important to focus on your needs and how you feel, rather than what the other person has done wrong or what they've failed to do. Rather than saying, "You never do the dishes," or "You always interrupt me," it's much more effective to say, "I feel like the kitchen is a mess and I could really use some help." Or, "I want to tell you this, and I need you to let me say what I've got to say." Framing things in terms of your needs and feelings, as opposed to as criticism, means that your partner is far less likely to get defensive, and therefore is far more likely to actually listen, be empathic, and cooperate. But this approach to conflict is not some kind of manipulative mind control. It's not just about getting your partner to listen in order to change their behavior. It's about cultivating a way of being in a relationship that does not frame yourself as a victim, and instead as an empowered agent. Someone who plays an active role, always working to improve your partnerships and taking ownership of them by doing so. Meanwhile, the victim will inevitably feel helpless and fall further and further into an abyss of bitterness and spite. For a victim is by definition a passive party. Someone whose relationships are, in a sense, not their own. The application of this idea of considering your own needs and feelings instead of what is being done to you, however, is not confined to the realm of partnership. It's a useful tool for approaching any situation. Let's take the example of waiting in line for a table at a restaurant. If you're busy thinking about how unorganized the staff must be, how they haven't taken the effort to make the waiting area comfortable, and how you're pretty sure that one couple who arrived half an hour after you just jumped the line, then not only will you ensure your own unhappiness, but you'll likely spoil the atmosphere for others around you. If, on the other hand, you think, "Oh man, I'm really hungry. I think I need to eat something right now," then the choice is yours to make. If feeding yourself is the priority, then you can leave the queue and find food elsewhere. If eating at this particular restaurant is the priority, then you can treat the wait as part of the experience. And if you don't enjoy it, then you can resolve not to return. The point is that in the latter example, you are your own agent, taking ownership of your actions and experiences. So regardless of whether or not the evening is a great success, you'll know that you did what you felt you needed to do. So long as that's true, you will feel empowered in all your decisions and feel fulfilled in your life in general. Because fulfillment isn't about getting everything you want. It's about making the most of what you've got. Keep it up. You're doing great. Have a wonderful day. This podcast was brought to you by Odium.